And it's Transformation Tuesday. You hear about programs that say they help people lose lots of weight, but how many keep it off? You're taking a look at John Hercules, a high schooler who reached out to Charles D'Angelo 3 years ago, wanting to lose 75 pounds. And here he is now today, still down 75 pounds. John, my goodness, you look amazing. Congratulations. Please take a seat. Welcome to Show Me St. Louis. Thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
So you were just a freshman when you decided to reach out to Charles. We have your mom here. She said you wanted to do this all on your own. So what made you think, I want to make a change?
Well, my life was really hard at the time with being so heavy. I couldn't do the activities I wanted to do, and the self-confidence and self-esteem was not there at all. So it was really hard to make connections socially and also just to do things that I wanted to do without being out of breath all the time.
Wow.
And, you know, my mom, she heard about Charles, she told me about him, and I tried a whole lot of things before and nothing worked, but I said, you know what the heck, let me try it, and
Yes.
it was probably the greatest decision I've ever made in my life.
Oh my goodness.
Which is sweet.
That just brought the biggest smile to my face. Now, here you are, you've kept the weight off. What does life look like since working with Charles?
It's been a major improvement in all parts of life. It's not just my physical aspect of my life that's improved, but it's also been my mental status and just my social. I'm able to interact with people more. I feel more confident around people. I'm able to do more. I mean, we recently went to Colorado. We went hiking there, and I was actually able to participate. Like before on vacations, I was always not wanting to do all the physical activity there, but now I'm able to get out there and enjoy life and not just sit down all day and think bad about myself.
Oh, well, what was it about Charles' program that just worked for you?
I think what worked the most was just how he made us feel like we deserved it and how we needed this and how that we have the power to do it. He focused a lot on the mental part of it, not just the physical part, and that really helped. And he was there every step of the way to make sure that we didn't get off track and to make sure that we knew that the whole time we deserve this and we are going to make this happen.
Wow. Now, Charles, you yourself really began this journey similar to John when you were younger, your own weight loss journey. So I bet this is especially awarding to hear.
Absolutely, yes. I was 360 pounds as a teenager in high school, and I was bullied and I was ostracized. So I could empathize a lot. I think that John's hitting on a major factor that anyone should think about if they're looking to change. The change happens not so much as a function of some mechanical diet. Obviously, I do tell John and any client, here's what we need to do with food. Here's when you need to do it, down to the brand. There's no injections, there's no medication. There's nothing that's invasive or that's extraneous. But the real change happens not so much as a function of knowing what to do, it's getting yourself to do what you know. If you listen to John, he kept saying we. And so what I pride myself a lot on is when I work with a person, it's about developing a relationship to help that person establish within themselves a better sense of respect, a better sense of autonomy, a sense of worth. Because when we grow up, and if we have a lot of diversity, if we have a lot of early life difficulty, John went through some very, very difficult things as a young person. Sometimes we don't get an opportunity to establish that type of connectedness with ourselves.
Right.
And so we develop relationships with food and other things. Well, when you have a good relationship with yourself and then with other people, you don't find yourself needing to reach outside of yourself to food or to alcohol or any number of other things. So it's all about establishing that good relationship and having a good strategy, having accountability. Clients see me every couple of weeks. And once you start making progress, you're unstoppable.
Yes, and it sets you up for life, which is what we love about it. Well, thank you both so much for joining us today. If you are inspired, all that information to start your own weight loss journey is right there on your screen.